Ahoy, friends.
Ahoy, everybody. If you don't know who we are already, I'm Joe.
And I'm Kristen.
If you've been following along with our build series, you already know that we converted this van in 30 days when we arrived in Australia on our working holiday visa. But at the end of our last episode, we'll let you tell them. This is crazy.
Well, the last episode in the build series, things just kind of ended, and then we didn't really show you much of a final product because we were house sitting, so we had 30 days to build the van. So the last day we just had to throw every single thing we owned in the van, and it was just a huge unorganized mess because we were really down to the wire with our time. So now what we want to do is just give you a tour, show you how everything turned out, and we hope you like it.
Check it out. So a quick summary on the van. It's a 2002 Mercedes Sprinter. It's a diesel, 4-cylinder, 2.2 liter. Yeah, it was just a hollowed out tradie van, and we converted it into our new tiny home. But in case you didn't notice, I'm about 6'3", and we did not get the tall van, so I don't quite fit in it that well.
It wasn't really in the budget.
Yeah, the tall one was just, it was too expensive, or they were really old, and just, yeah, it would have been worse for us. So I've just adapted to being a hunchback, so that's all. But I'll let Kristen give you the tour because she can actually pretty much stand in the van. All right, like any good house tour, I think we should start with the entryway. So we picked that up at IKEA, cut it up to fit. That's been serving its purpose quite well.
In our wedding vows, I told Joe that he could just continue doing the dishes all the time because that's my least favorite chore. But since I'm the only one that can actually stand, I usually wash and then Joe will sit and dry them. So this is our little kitchen sink. It's actually a regular size kitchen sink. We thought about going with a water pump, but then we realized how much water we would actually save by using this kind of a pump. So if you're brushing your teeth or anything, you let the water run, and a lot of it is kind of wasted. So especially living in a van with a limited water supply, we just went with this, and it's actually been quite amazing.
Drink it.
Something that every van lifer I think needs is the sponge with the soap in it. It just helps make the dishes a little bit easier. This was a standard sink from just a regular kitchen store, which was cool, but
yeah, that was a bit of a Frankenstein drainage system. I really wanted to put quick connects just to a hose that would go into these kind of just a 25 liter gray water. So yeah, to get it down from a 50 mil standard sink to whatever that is, 25. Yeah, it was like 11 pieces, but she fit barely. But yeah, I would recommend probably trying to get a caravan sink instead.
We have these magnetic catches that hold the doors.
So there's our utensils.
Any cutlery. You know, we have 4 forks, 4 spoons, 4 knives, and we really only use 2. So we're thinking of donating it to someone if we find the right person that needs it. Also, who needs a vacuum in the van, just have this little handy broom and dustpan. This, if you watched our build series, you know that this was an old bookshelf that we found outside someone's house that they were getting rid of, and we decided to repurpose it. Then we just got this slab of wood and keep more of our dishes, bowls, measuring cups, any glasses, plates, our little tiny cutting board, which we love having this little one over here. Thank you to IKEA for this magnetic board so we can put our knives on and not have to worry about anything
Yeah, that thing's
flying
wicked.
off. It's very handy. These are also from IKEA, these little storage containers. Transitioning, so we have all this counter space here. Then if you need to put some stuff on here, we have this area.
Yeah, this is my pride and joy right here. This guy folds up, pulls out, like that. Got the cooker on here, little butane cooker, it works pretty well. Underneath here, got cutting boards, little plates, pots, stuff like that.
And then you can also get in from the inside. If the cooker hasn't been pulled out, you can use this little drawer.
So that opens up, and you can access everything from the inside as well without having to stand outside.
So now that we're done the kitchen, I'll take you to the bathroom. Here is if you need to check on your face or anything in the morning. It has this nice little lock key that If you ever needed to lock something in, if we were worried about hiding something, we could do that. Take the key out. And over here with our $9 toilet paper. Why do we need $9 toilet paper, you ask? Well, the Thetford Porta Party. We haven't been using it a whole lot just because we've been able to find lots of bathrooms that we needed, but it's just a chemical system, and then you use the special toilet paper so everything dissolves, and then you can just dispose of it in any black water waste, any campsite, if you need to. We probably went a little bit overkill on the lights. We maybe didn't need 6, but we have this dimmer switch so we can dim them as much mood lighting as we need. And then the fridge.
So it's a 120 liter fridge. It's just a bar fridge basically. It was pretty cheap, so it's pretty bad on energy. It's not like your 12 volt camper fridge a lot of people have. We have a 24 volt system, so we just bought a cheap standard fridge.
But this fridge was $80 used, and some of those camper fridges are $1,000.
Yeah, so it's not that efficient, but as you guys might have seen in the build series, we have a pretty robust solar system, so it seems to last, you know, like over a day or even 2, so it's working.
So now that we've seen the kitchen and the bathroom, we'll take you into the bedroom. This is our couch that we have during the day. We call it couch mode. It's been really nice having a seating area. Another design of vans are when the table pops up and then it goes down at night, but you have all these different removable cushions. So for us, we're able to use this foam mattress and get the best of both worlds. But yeah, we really like that we have the comfort, and then we can change it into a bed, which we'll show you in a little bit. Here's the other cabinet that matches over there. Surprisingly, Joe's is neater than mine. Usually, in general, not all the time, but the woman is a bit tidier in her closet. But Joe, of course, is...
Look at that. It's pure ecstasy
perfectly.
Organization.
Also, look, another Frankenstein.
Yeah, those were actually the shelves from the shelving unit. So we screwed a couple together and made them the doors instead of the shelves.
So I probably should have, you know, if I'm doing a tour of my closet, should have checked it, but not bad, not bad.
Looking pretty good.
A little more disorganized, but these dividers were a huge help. We have this couch, we have this nice footrest so we can lounge, relax, but if we want to turn it from the living room into the dining room, all we need is our handy dandy table leg. So we just got this furniture leg from Bunnings, put a doorstop on the top, and then we move that, stick it in the hole there, use our gate latch, and voila, table. It's quite a big table. We got this for free. Also, if you watched on the build series, and we just planed it down and then glossed it. We really like having it. It's also good for putting up some Netflix and relaxing. And when you're done, you just put it up.
Yeah, that's been great. Big thing that we wanted was to be able to walk like through here and out the back door if we wanted, and just to have access through here has been actually really nice.
As well as the footrest.
Yeah, the footrest.
Also, you know, if we ever have any intruders or something we're scared of, we got a nice little...
Yeah, we got a club. That's Kristen's weapon of choice.
We haven't found a better spot for this, but we just kind of put it behind there.
Ooh, also, our favorite plug, the USB plug, has tablet and phone plugs.
Especially since we're from Canada, and then we don't have to have adapters for all our
USB
plugs.
chargers.
We actually went to Kmart and bought these blackout curtains and cut them all up to use them on the windows. And then we just pull them out for bedtime. And then we have some magnets.
Just whack a magnet on there, holds it together.
Also, here we have our vent as well as a fan. One blows the cool air down. Two sucks the hot air out for a really hot day. All right, so for storage, you saw up top, this is our pantry. Just kind of keep our dry goods in there. And then we also have this. We tend to buy a little much on the food, but we didn't know how long we'd be gone for.
Gotta stock up.
So also from the build series, we found these drawers and we cut this one down, but this one we just left intact. And these little packing cubes are super handy. Had them when we were backpacking in Southeast Asia. All right, now I'll show you the back.
It's a pretty handy dandy little spot that we have behind the fender. Didn't want it to be a dead space, so I just left the back open. We got some shoes. We have our umbrella and beach matter shoved up in there as well. And then here, where we keep a bulk of the stuff that we don't regularly need but have to keep. So we got like our backpacks are here. This is our bug screen that goes off the awning, and then we have an extra water jug here, extra 20-liter water jug just for fresh water. Yeah, and in behind there we have our beach chairs, stuff like that.
All right, so now that you've seen it in the couch, we're just gonna show you how it folds down into a bed. Every night we fold it down, every morning we fold it back up. Only once we left it into a bed, but we really enjoy having the table space, so here it is. So that's this bed mode. It's a double mattress, so big enough for the both of us. Back behind here is our lovely power system. And then here's where we store the quilt and the pillows. Well, there you have it. That's the tour of our home, Fully the Sprinter.
Thanks for watching along. If you guys enjoyed this video, just give it a thumbs up and remember to subscribe below. If you didn't like the video, just don't ever talk to us ever again.
Ahoy, friends.
Is that how you want to say it? Ahoy, everybody. Probably are.
You stole my line.
But if you haven't, we built it up in 30 days.
Kind of just ended it right. So, hope you like it.
Oh, it's a 30-day build series. Sorry.
Let's just stop. Ooh.